Hi, everybody, and welcome. This is Chuck Boulais, and that's me in the picture in the center of your screen right there. Today, I'm doing a video review on a new product called IMSC Rapid Mailer by Sean Donahoe. And before we go any further, I want you to know that I'm not going to try to sell you IMSC Rapid Mailer, so just put your money away. That's not what I'm here for. For those of you who've never seen one of my videos before, I was in business out in the brick and mortar world for over 20 years, and when I left my old job, I did so to start my own business on the internet, which I think is hands down the best place for someone to start a business today. But when I did that, I banged my head against the wall for well over a year just trying to figure out the basics of online marketing, how to make money on the internet, and where me and my personal talents just might be a good fit. I don't know if you can relate to any of this, but I was always taught that you had to spend money to make money, so I ended up spending an embarrassing amount, literally tens of thousands of dollars, just trying to figure out how to make money online. I completely drained almost every last bit of cash and personal savings I had, and almost just as much again in lost or wasted time. I bought and tried almost every kind of business in a box, online course and product launch, multi-level marketing plan, and online coaching program that came through my inbox. And each and every one of them told me that I'd surely end up making thousands of dollars a month if I'd only buy their product. And most of them almost always promised that I'd do so with very little effort on my part, maybe with only one or two clicks of the computer mouse, or maybe even totally on autopilot. I'm not telling you all of this to get your sympathy, but to just let you know that I'm not an online guru and I'm not a member of anybody's inner circle. I'm a normal, everyday guy who's made a lot of good decisions, but in all honesty, I've made plenty of bad ones too. But after some bumps and bruises, my online business has finally taken off and I've been having some really great results. Now, let me tell you that most of that success has come only since I made a conscious decision to help people online as much as I can and since I started doing these videos. And once I decided that even if I can keep just one person a day from making just one of the same mistakes I made, I found out that it was all worth it. Success was finally mine, and that's because I truly believe that success comes to those who help others and who love what they do. The number one most important thing I learned while stumbling around out there looking for help and spending all of that money in the process is that when you're looking into buying any type of product or program that's being offered for sale to you online, always remember that it's a business decision. So you're going to want to utilize your business wisdom and your common sense just like you would with any other opportunity, or else you're going to end up being just another victim and you're going to lose a lot of valuable time and money. And I don't think any of us can afford to waste one single bit of either one of those valuable resources. If you can always remember to use that business wisdom and that business acumen of yours, and always try to keep in mind that the vast majority of products and programs offered for sale online are either really bad fits for people in their particular personal talents, some of them underdeliver on their promises, others are just repackaged old products, and yeah, maybe still others are just out and out scams. If you can always remember that though, you can save yourself a lot of time, money, and aggravation. I'm not saying that Rapid Mailer is a scam or a bad fit for anyone, not at all, but you do need to know a little bit about what you're getting into right up front so you can make an informed decision and you don't end up throwing your money away at yet another product that leads you down a long dark road that just doesn't work out for you, and you find yourself at yet another dead end, all that much more broke and losing all of that precious time. So, what is IMSC Rapid Mailer? Well, IMSC Rapid Mailer is a new WordPress based emailer designed to help you create and manage large lists by sending as many emails as you want without any monthly costs. It allows you to, quote, easily create and manage unlimited mailing lists right inside WordPress, send emails via the client's host, Amazon SES, SMTP, Gmail, SendGrid, and a lot of others, create unlimited autoresponder sequences for ultimate power and profit, and instantly see the statistics and data for who opened, clicked, and took action, unquote. The price for the basic product will be $37, but there will be 3 additional upsells that they'll try to get you to buy after you pay that. For those of you who don't know, an upsell is one of those additional upgrade offers that you see on almost every single online product launch. Upsells usually promise to add value or boost the performance or ease of use of a product up to the level it really should be to begin with. Right after you paid your money at what you think is the full price of the product and you think the transaction is over and done with, developers know that they've already got you in that psychological buying mode and they can immediately hit you with an additional offer that'll cost you more money. And then you're presented with another upsell offer after that, and then another cheaper after that, and on until by the end of the whole process, you're not really sure all that you've just bought, and you're really not sure why you didn't get it all with your original purchase price anyway. What you do know is that you've got this bad feeling in the pit of your stomach because you've just spent hundreds of dollars that you probably don't have, and you've got a learning curve ahead of you with hours and hours of studying and work that just seems completely overwhelming. And in all honesty, you really do have to buy these upsells in order for the product to work as well as you need it to work from the outset. So by the time you're done with IMSC Rapid Mailer, it could easily cost you over $475, and that's a lot of money. Probably more than an evening class on internet marketing would cost you if you took one at a local college or university. And don't forget to check for downsells too. A downsell is a little semi-secret technique that online marketers don't really want you to know about, but that you should always test for whenever you evaluate any product being offered for sale to you online. If you click off that initial offer, the very first one you're presented with, go ahead and try to click off that initial offer page, and you'll be immediately offered a lower price for a lesser version of Rapid Mailer. And that applies to the upsells too. When they present you with those upsells later on, if you click off each and every one of them, you initially refuse them, you'll be presented with a downsell for that additional product, that one-time offer, at a much lower cost too. I lost a lot of money to downselling in the beginning, and the practice really makes me feel bad for the person who doesn't know about them and can't prepare themselves for them and take advantage of the lower costs. Just think of all the money they waste because they aren't aware of how often developers use the practice of downselling. Look, I'm not going to tell you that IMSC Rapid Mailer isn't any good because it is, but the Rapid Mailer system isn't going to make you any money online in and of itself. You're already going to have a proven business or product that you're already making money with up and running with an existing attractive and polished website with a market basket and a way to accept payments for this product to be of any use to you at all. This pretty much immediately eliminates the newer internet entrepreneur who may not have any of these things, certainly without incurring considerable cost and time before Rapid Mailer can make you any money at all. And I want you to know that there are as many as 3 or 4 new business in a box products that come out for sale every single day. That's between 400 and 600 a year. And they all have two things in common. Number one, they all claim that if you would only buy their product, you'll finally unlock the secret to online wealth and income. And number two, they all cost you money to get a hold of. So if you haven't made any money online yet and you're still looking for a product or program that will finally bring it all together for you so that you can finally achieve financial independence and get you off the ground making money from home so that a product like Rapid Mailer might be of some use to you, believe me, I completely understand, and I want you to know that there are good ways to learn how to make money from home on the internet, even in your part-time if you want, and some are even free. After spending all those tens of thousands of dollars of my hard-earned money for all of those so-called training programs, online product launches, tricks and insider secrets, and all of the other stuff that I had to wade through, I finally found an honest-to-goodness 100% free program. You heard me right, I said free. So don't go away, there's no need to get your money out, you don't need it, and here's the real big surprise, I don't want it. What I'm going to tell you about is a program that I've been having unbelievable success with, and it's called Instant Payday Network, and yes, it really is free. And I know, right about now, you're probably saying, come on, Chuck, now you're just trying to sell me into your program, just like everybody else does. And I'm going to tell you that no, I'm not selling you anything. I am trying to tell you about this phenomenal opportunity, but I'm not selling you anything because what I want to tell you about costs $0 Instant Payday Network is free. Unlike the other programs out there that they come out with on a daily basis, this program is free. It's not $27, it's not $297. In fact, it's not even $1, so I'm not here to sell you anything. Now, what happens with Instant Payday is very simple. You get paid $50 whenever anyone comes into Instant Payday and completes the free program. The system was created by a guy by the name of Jeff Buchanan, and you can see his pictures right there. He's an ordinary person just like you and me. I've met him, I know him, and he's a really good guy with a lot of integrity, and best of all, he's very, very smart. Jeff's system, the way he set it up, he actually has no buy-in fees or upfront costs whatsoever. There are no website fees, no maintenance fees, and there are no hidden fees later on. There are no upsells after you get in. Once you're in, it's still free. You don't need to learn how to set up a website, how to blog, how to do SEO. You don't need to know how to do any of that stuff, folks. It's really that simple. Now, I do want to put your mind at rest about a few things. Instant Payday is not an MLM. You don't have to bug your friends and family like you would say with Amway or Avon or Nutrisystem or all of those other companies that we're also inundated with and pressured to sell for. There's no cold calling. You never have to pick up a telephone and call some unsuspecting stranger that you've never met off a list that maybe you had to buy, and you certainly don't ever have to go out and see anyone face to face, ever. And there's no product or inventory to ship. So, what do you get with the Instant Payday Network, ladies and gentlemen? Well, you get a free, complete turnkey marketing system. And that marketing system includes your choice of not one, but three complete free capture pages. And each one of those capture pages has a tested 35 to 50% conversion rate with no website hosting fees either. You get a free complete automated sales funnel. You get a free email autoresponder. And you get all of the free training and mentoring you need to start making money right now. And oh, yeah, did I mention that it's 100% free to get started? Now, I do want to go back and talk just a quick minute about this capture page, the one with the tested 35 to 50% conversion rate. If you had to purchase this tested capture page anywhere else to promote a product or program, it's going to cost you at least $25 or $30 a month just in website hosting fees. And if you wanted to have one designed, built, and tested for you by a professional so that it was as effective as the one Jeff gives us for free, that'd be about $200 a year. The email autoresponder, if you had to purchase that on your own, that by itself would cost you as much as $50 or $60 a month. If you went with a company like Aweber or Constant Contact or any one of the hundreds of companies out there that you'd have to spend all that time researching in order to evaluate which one was best for you. Not to mention how long it would take you to learn to set it up and make it run as effectively and efficiently as this one. But Jeff's already done all that and he provides it to you for free. He's written all of the product introductory emails, all of the follow-up marketing emails, and he's put them in that autoresponder so that they're all sent out automatically at the appropriate intervals. You don't even have to write an email with the Instant Payday system. Jeff does tons of video, audio, and written training here himself, and that training is excellent. It's second to none. He'll take you from the ground up and teach you the basics to the advanced techniques of online marketing and the best and fastest ways to capitalize with this system. And he's not going to charge a dime for any of that either. In addition, you're going to get personal access to me. I'll mentor you personally by helping you with your training, and I'll coach you, and that's because I'm building a really great team that I'm really very proud of, and I want my people to succeed. Once you sign up and qualify for the Instant Payday Network system, I give you not only my personal email address, but my phone number too. So you're not just left out there twisting in the wind and having to fend totally for yourself. And I can assure you that I'm not going to charge you anything for all of this personal help. And why not? Because that's what people in Instant Payday did for me, and I'm grateful for everything Instant Payday has done for me, and I truly believe that I'm not a success until the people on my team are a success. This is a free system that you can do at home, folks. You can even do this in your part-time if you'd like. I'm personally making over $5,000 a month with Instant Payday after only a few short months in the program, and I personally know people making $10,000 to $20,000 a month with the Instant Payday Network system. Now remember, the reason why Instant Payday stands alone from the other programs out there is because it costs nothing to join to get started. Zip, nada, zilch. And you make $20 to $50 for each person that signs up for free offers. The other great thing about Instant Payday Network is that you're paid your money from multi-million dollar corporations. This is all part of their huge advertising budgets that they've already allocated and set money aside for just this kind of advertising. And that means that you don't have to rely on the average anonymous internet product developer to put his hand into his pocket and give you money whenever he remembers or thinks about it. And this type of compensation system means that you get paid daily with the Instant Payday Network system. I get paid every day with Instant Payday. So I guess the question I have for you at this point is, why would you spend your hard-earned money and precious time for any other online product when you could actually do Instant Payday for free? You know, sometimes making money can be simple. I don't think we have to overanalyze this one too much. If you know of any other program online that's free to get started, a program that has the potential to make you as much as $10,000 to $20,000 a month, I'd encourage you to go for it and embrace it, my friend. On the other hand, if you can't find a program like that online, you just found one. You don't need to pull out your wallet and spend money on yet another expensive product with untested, untried, or unsure promises. You have an opportunity right here to get started finally making some real money online. You can start making money within 24 to 48 hours, and all you have to do is click the link right below this video. Right below my video, there's a link on the left-hand side in the video description box. You won't be disappointed. So go ahead, click one of the links there right below this video. As a matter of fact, I put 2 or 3 links down there, but there's one right below the like symbol, that thumbs up symbol YouTube gives you. You want to look for the link that says dignityrestore.com, because that's what I want you to do. I want you to restore your dignity and start making money online the way you deserve. Get into and work the Instant Payday program. You won't regret it, I promise. So go ahead and click the link. Give yourself a break. Click the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.